La 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 la. Huh. Moon. Perfect. Let's see, what do I need to do? Yes, that's it. Make game. Brilliant. Now, there you go. Excellent. Time to start making the game.
Well, my inspiration for the game was Astroneer. If you've not heard of Astroneer, well, essentially what happens is you land on a planet and have to gather resources and stuff, and you get to explore other planets and all kinds of fun space stuff. Basically Minecraft but in space. So I wanted to make a game which is basically this, but just on the moon. You have to build a civilization on the moon.
Well, I found some very nice assets, including some very nice music. A ton of weird planets, I think. Yeah, an astronaut. And this beautiful looking place, which is going to be the stuff you can build. So yeah, I was very happy with the models I found, and after that I got straight on with work. Now, just a little bit of info for you. The Godot Wild Jam is specifically for Godot, which is my preferred game engine. I love how it's open source and stuff. It's really cool. I recommend checking it out. You can get it on Steam, I think. Or just download it from the Godot engine website. But yeah, I've got 8 days to make a game based on Moon, and I have 3 wild cards I can use, which will shape how things are played. Yes, the wild cards are nap time, include the ability to rest in your game, not another platformer, don't allow the player to jump, been here before, force the player to return to a previous zone. So yeah, my plan is for the rest thing, so you'll have stamina, you need to restore your stamina. Then for the not allowed to jump, well, if you jump you'll fly off the moon, so you'll be advised not to jump. And then for the thing that will force you to go back somewhere, if you go on the dark side of the moon or too far from your base, then it will just teleport you back to base. Yeah, or you'll have these things that can teleport you back to base. Well, yeah, that's all the other information you need to know. I added a beautiful bean. Isn't he just amazing? Well, anyway, as the bean's the base of my player, I had to then add a collision shape for my bean. And just like that, my player is done. Only joking, I need to actually code my player and tell him how to move. So yeah, I'll be right back after I've done that. Why is my bean just died? He's just become one with the moon. Well, everything's... oh god. No. What on earth? What the heck? Everything works much better now. You roughly have the player walking on the moon, I guess. But one problem is the moon's a bit small and my player's a bit big. So I added a camera, but it looks a bit weird because well, it just looks like I'm rotating the planet. So to fix that, I can do 2 things. I can, 1, make the planet look like it's not just a flat surface, so give it some texture. Or I can make the camera move around the player, which I think will be a lot better, so I'm going to do the second option. So I added a new spatial node and named it pivot. Then I moved it to the location of the head of my bean. Then I attached the camera into it, so now pivot, so you see the camera rotates round like this. Then I got to work making a nice environment. Then I added in the astronaut. I said I added in the astronaut. I said I added in the astronaut. even though it pains me to do it, I'm gonna have to say goodbye to our bean. Goodbye, bean. And say hello to Astronaut Man. Isn't he stunning? POV me after 2 days of the game jam, even though I've basically done nothing. So here's the state of the game after 2 days of working on it. I did a few other things. So I added the starry background, I did a little flashlight in front of you so you can see where you're going. I also added the light side of the moon, as you can see here. One problem is that the astronaut isn't very animated, and everything looks a bit weird. So I'll be working on those later on. But I think I'm going to take a break now. Come back to it tomorrow. Well, for you, it'll be straight after this. So smooth transition. But before I continue, I needed a name for my game because Lunar Survival. Well, no, that doesn't sound very good. So I decided to call it Mooncraft. Totally not influenced by Minecraft. But yes, Mooncraft. This is Mooncraft. Well, if you're watching this, well then, yeah, I didn't do any work on the game for 3 days, and that's because I completely forgot, but I was going away on a little holiday, so, I came back, and I actually only have 3 days left of the jam. So there's a lot more pressure on me now, and I've got to speedrun the rest of the game, so I'm not get it in the position I want it in, but it's okay. I'll give it a go anyway.
Later.
So after a few tweaks, I've got animations working, I've got a little shadow of my player from the sunlight and also from this little light that is actually attached to your astronaut, so that when you go into dark areas you can actually still see your astronaut. I also added a moon texture onto the moon. It's a little blurry, but I guess it will do for now. And I'm really happy with how the shadows turned out. As you can see, the shadow here is stretching across, and when this light in front of it goes, it dims out.
I'm happy with what I've done so far today, but I mean, I'm falling behind because I've missed a few days, and there's only 2 days left of the jam, so I do need to keep working on it. So now all that's really left is for me to basically make the survival system, so that's resources you can gather, crafting and building, and stamina, hunger, oxygen levels, and basically other things you need to in order to have a working survival game. So when I release it, it probably won't be fully complete, but I will continue work on it and I will keep you guys updated. But I'm going to try to get as far as I can in this game jam, so wish me luck.
Well, next I made it so there were a ton of rocks actually on the moon, so I also did a mining feature so you can mine these rocks, and just like that we now have a beautiful mining system.
2 hours later.
I don't really want to do any more on it for the jam. It's getting a bit too much. So I'm probably just going to leave it as this. You just have to collect rocks at the minute. Except it's a little broken. Yeah, I will keep updating everyone. Don't panic. Also, there's some bugs. Like I'm now no longer touching the floor. When I spawned here, I was. So I'm gonna fix the bugs, make a menu, and yeah, then I'll probably stop for the jam, submit it, and yeah, I will if you want to see this game get finished, then yeah, make sure you subscribe and leave a like, turn notifications on so you don't miss it. And yeah, thanks for watching this video everyone. Hope you enjoyed it. I certainly enjoyed this game. Really gave me a new take on 3D, as I haven't really attempted many 3D games like this before. So yeah. Anyway, thanks guys. See you next time. Bye.